And God said, "Let the waters be gathered together into one place, and let the dry land appear. And God called the dry land earth, and he called the gathering together of the waters seas. And God saw that it was good." We're not going to end the third day of creation today, but we're going to start it. We see that God is always kind of taking on chaos. At the very beginning, when it says God created the heavens and the earth, we see that the earth was covered with water. This is a chaotic image, that there was disorder there. There was nothing there that was really formed. It was empty. And so God begins to attack the chaos in kind of an interesting strategy. First, he divides it with the whole thing with the firmament. He divides the waters to waters above, waters below, and he makes them separate from each other. So he takes on something chaotic and he divides it. Here again, he gathers it together. He basically brings it together into one place and allows something else to appear out of that chaos. I think there's something there that God wants to attack chaos in certain ways. He doesn't eliminate it, which I think is something different from what we like to do. We like to have complete and utter control, where God, I think, is very forgiving, and God is very tends towards grace, I should say. So he allows the chaos to continue, but he gathers it into one place. Excuse me. Continue. So that's one way that God takes on chaos. Another thing we see here is that he's creating environments. We'll talk about this theme a little bit more, but he's created these environments, and now he's created the last of the environments. Now he's going to start to basically introduce something into them, principally life, but we'll get to that into another thing. But basically he has gone from a disorder into spaces where they can be filled. Gone from a disorder where there's literally just lots of water and chaos, to now we have earth, we have seas, we have skies, and we have water above the skies, and we have the heavens. So we have all these things, these environments that God has created. He's divided them, he's separated them out, and he's taken his time to do them. Interesting enough, God doesn't do it all at once. He does it over the course of a few days. We'll see if there's some order to his strategy to create this world that we live in. So that's gonna be it for right now. Simple and short, but my application for this is to take on some chaos. So right now, some chaos I have is around the house. I got lots of bugs getting in the house and spiders and whatnot, and we're getting bit. So I'm actually doing my application in a different way, because I already did it. I did it this morning, went out, but I'll tell you that in a different video. So I'm gonna go out and try to take care of some bugs. We'll talk about that later.